Hello, how are you doing? Yet another Sunday, yet another episode of Business on Sunday. If you're new here, this is a weekly episode series of my journey of building a coaching business, a content creation business, and telling you about everything that happened during the week. What are my wins? What are my breakdowns? And one particular concept of business that I would like to share with you, which I think is making a difference in my life and in my mindset. This is an episode that almost did not happen. Why did it not happen? Because productivity wise, this has been one of the worst weeks of the year. Not just productivity wise, even with regards to my mental health, with regards to my situation in business, and productivity, as I told you, has gone for a complete toss. Has it been a difficult week? Depends on how you look at it. What have been the good parts of the week? I have spent a lot of time with family. There have been occasions that I have had to give my time to, which was not planned. Obviously, festivities are happening all over the country. So happy Diwali if you're watching this on Sunday, on the day of Diwali. Thank you so much for giving me your precious and valuable time on a Sunday, on a Diwali Sunday. Believe me, I value nothing more than your time and your attention that you're giving to me and business on Sunday. So thank you so much. I wish you and all your loved ones a very, very, very happy Diwali and a profitable year to follow. I just want this particular year, this Hindu New Year, to be a reset for everybody who's been going through difficult and challenging times. Fingers crossed to all of y'all. Even if you're going through good times, may your good times only keep getting better. I really wish that for everybody from the bottom of my heart. So this week, as I was telling you, has been difficult one. So I really don't have much updates per se. What has happened is it's not that I haven't been working. But there are so many small things that keep happening. I have bought so many softwares which need to align. I need to create processes. I am very close to start building my team. So I have understood one thing. The only way you can extract work out of your team is if you know what work do you want to outsource, how will you outsource them, and even before somebody comes on board, you need to visualize how are they going to work for you. So I have been working on building processes. As I told you, I've spent a lot of time with family. The whole day of Dhanteras, which was Friday, I guess, was out of home because we were mall hopping. Something had to be bought, so something had to be bought. I have been spending a lot of time with myself. I have been thinking a lot. As I told you, I have had difficult days also this week, so that is where my time went. Festivities end up taking a lot of time. I have done multiple small tweaks, none of which can be accounted for, but in the bigger scheme of things, they all add up with regards to tweaking something in Meta Business Suite or adding codes in the website so that the tracking is happening better. These are very small things, but what happens, especially if you understand how tech works, a small thing which may take 30 seconds to resolve may take 1.5 hours to get an answer to. Now, many a times my friends ask me, why do you get into these codes by yourself? And my only answer is, it's only because I have gotten into these codes by myself. How do you figure out a code? How do you tweak the code? How do you install a code flawlessly on your website? Only when I have done it for such a long time have I now understood the entire landscape of managing a digital business, which gives me the confidence to even talk to you, create content, and streamline everything in my business, which also gives me the confidence to now teach this to other people, to solve problems for other people, to share resources with other people. So I particularly like doing this because it's not that I want to penny pinch. If you know me at all, you know I am more than happy to learn everything, install everything or manage everything and then give it away to my team to keep progressing upon it. Because my work has to be only towards creating content and delivering value, because that's the only two things that I love doing the most and I know I'm fairly good at. But again, not all weeks are the same. There's a reason why there are 52 weeks, so there will be ebbs and flows. This week has been about all breakdowns. As I said, the entire week in itself, I would like to consider productivity wise has been a complete breakdown. So moving on, let's talk about the accountability factor of it. This week, I am going to finish all my episodes of the podcast because it's going to be a difficult month for the rest of the month. I am traveling Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I am going to be traveling. I'm going to be out of the city. It's going to be a very hectic trip, so I can't afford to manage everything. I don't even know entirely how am I going to manage the episode of Business on Sunday the next week, but I'm sure something will work out. And I have to finish up reading this book. I am reading Never Split the Difference. You'll find the link to the book in the description below. It's a beautiful book. It's a powerful book. It's a book that talks about communication, negotiation. How do you actually build a situation and conversations where everybody wins, but you also end up getting what you are looking for in the most fair manner, if that is what the situation needs to be. And if the situation needs to be unfair, you have to negotiate your way out of it. And how do you negotiate in a way that the other person also understands your perspective or agrees to your point of view? How do you persuade that person to do so? Chris Voss. This person has been an FBI negotiator for decades. Nobody better to learn this from. Obviously, you're not going to master everything that he's saying, but just by reading the book, but you at least know how do you start improving in that situation. You can keep coming back to the book. You can keep learning from the book again and again, and it's a definite read. You'll find the link to the book in the description below. For that matter of fact, it's going to be an affiliate link. So if you choose to buy the book from the link stated below, it is going to be a nice way for you to contribute or support this channel. So thank you so much if you choose to do that. So I'm going to be finishing all my episodes. I also have to make a database of all the newsletters that I send out every day in the morning, because when I'm going to be traveling, I don't want to keep roaming with my laptop and crunch the time and write the notes which I may not have the time for. So I have to finish that also. That's about it. I haven't had the time to even think about the week ahead because it has just been a week which just passed by, so that's okay. However, I definitely have one thought with regards to business which I mentioned in today's newsletter. If you haven't read it, please read it. It's a very powerful idea that I'm going to share with you even right now. And if you're not a subscriber to the newsletter, please go down. You'll find something as Mr. Emojical Notes. Please sign up to that daily newsletter. I write a daily newsletter where I talk about personal growth, business growth, marketing growth, sales growth. Anything that I am learning, I share with you on a daily basis in form of a newsletter. So please do that. So the one thought that I'm going to talk to you about is, I came across this thought which has been running on my mind and I'm building upon it for myself also, which is, until you reach $1 million worth in revenue or sales, you should only focus on selling one and only one product. So for me, it's going to be memberships to my community in Paycheck to Profit. Until I don't generate revenue of $1 million or about 8.5 crores in today's valuation terms, I am only going to focus on doing everything in my capacity to generate that revenue and to generate that sort of business from Paycheck to Profit. Now, if you are wondering, how does this episode of Business on Sunday contribute to that 8.5 crores worth of revenue? In a way, it does. Entrepreneurs are one of my target audiences. Understanding the mind of an entrepreneur, being accountable to other entrepreneurs, being vulnerable in front of other entrepreneurs is helping me connect with other entrepreneurs. If among these set of entrepreneurs, let's say 10, 15, 20, 30, 100 of you choose to connect with me on Paycheck to Profit also, maybe a few of you will end up adding to the revenue of Paycheck to Profit and become members of Paycheck to Profit community. What if you don't? That's perfectly okay. Why? Because I am still learning how to create content. I'm still connecting with you. I'm still building my brand. Am I selling any other product using Mr. Emojical as a platform? No, I don't even want to develop a product for Mr. Emojical yet, because I am only focusing on giving value, building a community, giving you value for free. And just even if you just get introduced to Paycheck to Profit through these episodes, I am more than happy. And that's the purpose of these episodes. That's the purpose of all the content that I create on Mr. Emojical. My Mr. Emojical brand is a way for people to understand, get to know about Paycheck to Profit and get associated with Paycheck to Profit in any capacity. Even if you get associated with Paycheck to Profit as a Profit Clan member, I'm more than happy. What is Profit Clan? Since the topic has been mentioned over here, Profit Clan is the email newsletters that I send out to my community in Paycheck to Profit, which I'm going to resume very, very, very soon. I promise you, before the month end, Profit Clan newsletters are going to get reactivated. So if you're not a member of Profit Clan, please go below. You see a form, sign up on the form and become a part of the Profit Clan as well. So circling back to the whole idea, until you, in whatever respect or whatever business you are in, until you generate $1 million in revenue, in sales, in your business, do not try to break your focus and try to divert your energy or diversify your energy into 10 different ideas. Stop selling merchandise, stop selling books. Don't do anything that is not contributing to generating sales for your hero product. Develop a hero product, understand the exact need of the market. Go through the newsletter that I've sent. If you're not a part of the newsletter community, please reach out to me on social media, send me a DM and I'll share the link with you. I'll find a way to forward that newsletter to you. But do read it. It's a very powerful newsletter. I want everybody to focus on this. Now, that's one thing that I am trying to build upon. The reason why I make these episodes is predominantly this. Whatever I'm sharing, if it is having an emotional impact on me, if it is helping me improve as a business owner, I want to share my learning with all of you. So that's about it. Follow me on social media. I create a lot of content. I create a lot of stories. So the more places you're connected with me, the more opportunities we'll get to connect with each other. I'll get to know you better. Like this video. If you've reached this video till this moment, you've definitely found some value. So please just like the video. Subscribe to the newsletter as I've told you earlier, and share this with another entrepreneur. Maybe if not this episode, some other earlier episode that you've seen of Business on Sunday and that you've resonated with. Please do share this journey that I'm trying to create for you and documenting everything. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for watching this video till the end. I'm really, really grateful for you to give me your time. I wish you a very happy birthday and a profitable new year for each and every person who matters to you in your life. Thank you so much for giving your time. I'll see you in the next episode, hopefully on next Sunday. Until then, keep smiling, keep slaying. Take care.